Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one and only Friday Night Audit, the only show that's got gutsy enough to drive east from Manhattan on a Friday in the summer. I can't believe it's happening. Nobody thought it was going to happen. I was over at Jake's 58 earlier, put a big bet on it wouldn't happen, but we found Derek. We'll get to Derek in 1 second. Craig Sullivan, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing great. It's got a beautiful breeze coming off the ocean right now. The sun's shining. The birds are chirping. Gavin Newsom's still governor, and we got $7 gas. Nothing to complain about here.
This sounds like every freaking video that you send me every single morning. Listen, we got to.
I haven't done that for at least a week because you were on the road, and I'm letting you recover before I start the deluge again.
Yeah. I hear you. Well, I feel the deluge already upon me. All right, we got Derek over here. We got Neil down there. These are Derek friends from Chexology. So Derek lives in Manhattan. So I'm so excited to have you here. You live in Manhattan. What are you doing coming all the way out here? First of all, why would you do this to yourself?
We talked at High Tech.
Yeah.
And, once we found out we were right around the corner, just a breezy 3 hours away on a Friday, I said, I'm just going to come out there.
I know.
When I heard Long Island, I thought like 30 minutes. Once I committed.
Listen, traffic, dude. Traffic is something serious.
Yeah,
you know how it's serious. It's so serious. It's like, first you see first you see some other cars kind of slowly go by you and you're like, oh, God damn it. Why am I in this lane? And then it's like, the horse and buggy on the side of the street starts going by you, and that gets annoying. And then by the time you see the elderly woman with the walker going by you, you're like, it's LIE on a Friday.
But
You're
committed. Once you're there,
dude. One time it took me 4 hours to drive from Brooklyn to my parents' house, which was about 20 minutes further out than we are here, which for everybody knows is like exit 62. I don't know if that means anything to you, but it means a lot to some people.
Are you complaining about how long a drive is?
Hey, I live here and I'm pissed about how long it took to drive here.
I'm just clarifying.
Yeah, that walk from the house to the palatial estate setting in the back, takes a little time, Susan.
All right. Yeah. All right. Everybody. Hold on. You're a bunch of filthy animals. I got to tell you.
You lead that pack.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for spending a little time with us to kick off the weekend or whatever time zone you're in right now. Earlier this week, I spoke to somebody in Australia, and they were like calling from tomorrow morning, and I was last night. It was pretty cool kind of experience to have over there. Yeah. Mm.
So
maybe that's when I wasn't working because I was on vacation.
Yeah, we're on vacation. So Suzanne, what part of the country are you in today?
I am in Georgia today. I am around Lake Chattooga, and it's the border of North Carolina. So, it takes me 15 minutes, maybe 20 at best, to get across to the state. So
okay, so no gators. You just have to worry about snakes.
I guess, yeah. I haven't really seen anything. We've actually, no, the dog has been fine. We haven't ventured and found anything crazy. And we've been out at night because the hot tub is like right down at the end of the driveway. So
nice.
Well, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a heck of a lot cooler than where I was last week in Vegas and Nealland, and it's a heck of a lot cooler than what it is in Florida.
It's hot.
I'll take 60.
Damn hot. Yeah, sorry about that. For those of you who are watching on the video feed, I'm using the old school gear setup. We haven't seen this bad boy in a little while, and my volume was just a little too high.
Are you talking about Derek?
He brought the volume, I brought the high. So
there we go.
Yeah. So I'm having trouble with my earpiece. I had the volume too high over here. I had crackling going on before. It's like a greatest hits of 2021 there, Derek.
I feel like it's when you remember the old CD Walkmans? Like, you throw it in, you never know what you're going to get. The little scratch sometimes.
I know.
It feels good.
It does. Then I thought I was like cool and like I could get away with shit. And I got one of those that had like that 8-second, buffer and stuff like that. I thought I was badass, but it still buffer its way to like 3 songs later accidentally.
Do you remember running and like the only thing that you think about when
I
you're
don't
running?
I honestly I don't ever remember running.
Oh, okay. It's a challenge with the Walkman, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Hey, Amy, welcome back. Very cool.
Hey, Andrew.
Nice.
What a squad.
I know. So Craig, how's California?
California's great. I've got nothing to complain about right now. Had the Porsche out on the road earlier today. Nice drive down the coast. I'm in a good mood.
I know what you mean. I took my Yugo down to the McDonald's to go pick up a Happy Meal for myself for lunch. So
it's funny. I came out the front door of my house and there was a sky blue Subaru station wagon there, and I immediately thought that you were in town.
I do. Breaking news though that we have one payment left on the Subaru. So
nice.
I look forward to the story in August when one of my kids totals it, and then I'll piss off on it.
Hey, it could be a commercial when you buy the next one.
So Glenn, I just want you to see what it took for me to get here to be on today's show.
Oh my goodness!
And those are like a lot of hairpin turns. Just
wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Neil, what's the worst road you've ever driven on?
I actually was in Lancaster, California last week.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got lost. We had no cell service.
Yeah.
And we had to drive on this gravel road. I kid you not, I wish I took a picture. My phone was dead, even more scary part of this conversation. And there was literally no light around me 360 degrees.
Yeah.
And we were going 10 miles an hour for 15 miles.
Oh.
I thought it was like the start of a horror story. That's probably the worst road I ever driven on. It was like meant for off-road bikes.
That's funny. That's where my cousin Leatherface lives over there. Did you get a chance to say hello?
I was in an electric Mercedes driving on a dirt road, not meant for a car. So it was interesting. Wow.
Now, where are you going?
Mercedes. So you're probably freaking out that this thing's going to run out of power at any.
I had 64% left, and it said I was going to be out by the time we made it out of the dirt road. So it was terrifying.
Fortunately, there was a Tesla charging station.
Right there.
10 yards ahead.
So what led you onto that gravelly road?
Great. No one has asked this question. I don't know why, but I also manage a couple music artists on the side, and one of them was doing a music video that happened in the desert of Lancaster, California.
Opposed to the desert of Las Vegas where you live.
I would have been more comfortable. There's only one road.
Yeah.
It was bad. Never going back, I don't think.
Derek, you live on 8th Avenue, so that's probably a contender.
Yeah, you think you're dealing with stuff on the gravel roads. You see what I'm dodging on a daily basis at 36.
So when you're living on that, how long did it take for you to get your first? Hey, I'm walking over here. In
first day.
Nice.
Yeah. You gotta dodge. I'm telling you, it's a game. It's like the frog game everywhere you walk.
Yeah, I know. It's
yeah. Whack. You start over. Yeah, it's a good time.
That's great. That's great. Oh my god!
You guys ever see the one wheels, the solo wheels?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Obviously, I had to get one of those, and that changes the game on the streets.
Yeah. How so?
There's no rules. You do whatever you. And
you can run people over with that.
More like they just stick their hand out, and before you know it, you're on the ground, and you're like, "What just happened?" You just get back up and you go about your day.
Great story about this. So I got hired. Yep. I just hit my 1-year anniversary at Chexology, and I remember last year we were doing our onboarding in New York. Derek's like, "Hey, we're gonna go see a client." I was like, "All right, cool. We're all gonna take the subway together or something." We go. Derek has this like little one wheel, just hops on that thing and just zooms off. And I'm like, where's Derek going? He goes, this is his mode of transportation. This guy, no helmet, no elbow pads, nothing. Just zooms on by. Like, this has got to be the worst idea ever.
So that explains the brain damage and why you're coming up to start a company.
Exactly.
Right. So good segue or unicycle into tell us a little bit about Czechology and what you guys did.
Started on a unicycle, and no, I'm kidding. It started as a coat check business.
Yeah, he had a unicycle business, but it crashed.
I was slinging unicycles, and I had this idea.
Yeah.
It started as a coat check.
Get your unicycles over here.
That's how I sounded. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Sold a couple of those. Used that money.
And they just started drinking.
Yeah, it just blew up from there. It was a coat check bit in college. I lost my coat.
Yep.
I had an idea, like, why don't these bars and nightclubs in Indiana offer coat check? And
right.
Everyone's like, that's a good idea. So I walked into the bar, asked them, and they were like, we never thought about that. That's a good idea. So I started a coat check business, made a lot of money, cash, checking coats. But all these drunk kids lost the claim tickets.
Right.
And,
of course.
And
That's why they never did the business.
I knew a lot of them back in the 90s, but we didn't have technology back then.
No, and it sucked without the tech because they come back and they're drunk. They can't talk. They're like, I lost my coat. You're like, what is it? A black Denali North Face. That's what everyone wore back then. And you're just like, needle in the haystack. And night in, night out, I'm like, this is nuts. Like, how do people do this every weekend?
Well, I think that's a great idea. What my solution was back in the day was be cold.
That was my biggest competitor for you. The ones who didn't wear the coat.
I'm like,
put up with
fuck it. I'm only gonna be outside for like 20 minutes. I know it's -6, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
but because then
I didn't like you guys. You guys
he's got the accent going.
All the East Coasters too.
When I'm cold, the New York comes out. Yeah. You know, when I'm cold or crossing streets. Yeah.
Now, Neil, how many winters did you spend in Ames?
In Ames? Like, I think 12 winters in Ames.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Like,
it was awful.
I would, just for full disclosure, I would spend the summers for 3 weeks at a time. This is where I went and got my PhD. And then I graduated in December. I think it was December 16th in 2016. That was like crazy ice storm that y'all had, where like I was not prepared for the car doors to freeze. Couldn't open the car doors. Yeah, that was fun.
I did love my time. And by the way, I love the fact that we have a Cyclone alumni in this finally. The whole company of Czechology is built on these Indiana Hoosiers that are just the most. It's all they talk about. It's like, get a personality. Get a personality. So it's great.
Craziest coincidence. I actually watched the freaking movie Hoosiers on an airplane last month. I had never seen it. And I'm like, I got to stop living this lie. Like, I've seen Hoosiers because people talk about it all the time. I'm like, yeah, I know what you mean. So I actually watched it. Watch it. Yeah, I do. I totally get it. All
right. Well, speaking of breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go.
Arnie. Hey, Arnie, congratulations on your online summit yesterday. You can find a video posted on the Click Media YouTube channel. I moderated his investment panel, but you were talking about the movie Hoosiers. We've got Neil in Vegas, and Derek decided to leave the confines of New York City and brave his way out to Long Island to Glenn's house. So
uninvited,
just having a couple of cocktails.
Uninvited, yeah.
Randomly showed up. Just
I saw a pool in the background one day on the show, and I said, I'm just going to take over that.
Well, Derek, you'll know you've made it when you've made it over to his palatial waterfront compound in Newport Beach, California.
Nice. Next week, Friday.
That's a good idea. Yeah. I'll be in Florida next Friday. Oh yeah, no show next Friday. I'm going to be I'm on vacation for a couple of days.
The location invited
I think I'm going to take off most of the weekend.
Wow.
I know.
It's close enough, and I'll be back in time. Technically, I'll still be on vacation, so I can just come crash because I think there's lots of
If I
rooms.
could,
Neil and I could just do the show for you next week
Yeah.
if you want.
I think
Yeah.
so.
We'll just go to your house and we'll do your pod. We'll
There
do
you go.
I'll just come by. Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
keep this out. You know, I'll just
For sure. Well, I will keep you posted, Suzanne. Let's talk off air about all of that because I have an idea for real.
Oh, you're in trouble now, Suzanne.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, you won't like it, but it's definitely,
Oh my
definitely an idea.
Oh, my God.
Well, I just don't like ideas because that means you have to do stuff and move and stuff like that. And I'm a very sedentary personality. I don't like to.
you just hide
Well,
under
you know, Glenn, in all fairness,
Yeah.
if you like the idea, you don't do any pre-production or anything else. It's like, let's do it right now.
Yeah.
That's how this show happened.
I'm glad those two are sitting. They're very much alike, guys. I think we all have something to bond over with those two.
great idea. I mean, you can't not do it immediately.
Tell us about your company. You know, we've got you, checking coats and making money that way. How
We were kind of lost him in the middle of the story.
Yeah,
You were just getting to the point where you are your coat check. So that's kind of a pretty cool thing. Although there was this one time in the 90s where I ate something I probably shouldn't have and I lost myself for a while.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing I didn't have to go find a coat at that very moment. I think it was summer.
Oh God.
I like that. But other than that, how does that work exactly?
Yeah, I just was like, there must be a better way than giving people that lose a ticket
Yeah.
and hoping they hold on to it. So I just looked up coat check system on Google. Nothing existed, and had the idea, like, why can't they just be their claim ticket? Why did they have to be
Yeah.
given something? So that was the premise. Went on Shark Tank with the idea. People thought it was a good idea. Realized that there's more coats in New York than in Indiana.
Yeah, I believe the quote was Mark Cuban. You can stuff it. Came from that.
That was exactly what I said. I remember the exact quote. Yeah. So, just essentially decided that the best way to do it was you are your claim ticket, whether it's your reservation at a hotel, your
Mhm.
phone number. And we realized it's more than just coats. It's luggage, valet, packages, everything that's checked, shouldn't
I
be
love it.
a favor. You just connect it to you. And then when you want it back, you just ask for it back. You don't have to like call down and do all this stuff. It's just, you just text and get your
I
stuff.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Great idea. Great idea.
Thank you.
How many establishments are you guys in now?
I think we just hit 1,200 venues.
Wow.
Venues. So it's
Now, is that a combination of hotels, bars, restaurants, and sporting and event spaces?
yeah, the biggest volume ones are like the Mets and the MoMAs. From hotels, it's the casino resorts and luxury hotels are really the properties
Yeah.
that use us. But yeah, Barclays Center, TD Garden,
Wow.
the O2 in London to
Allegiant.
There you go.
There you go. Legion Field. Love it. That's a beautiful
Nice job,
stadium.
Neil. That's awesome.
That was Neil.
That's why I just said nice job, Neil. I could tell by the way.
You know. It was just my first close.
That's
Close
pretty-
since I joined.
That's amazing.
Neil doesn't know this, but Arnie, who was just on the show, he's actually Mark Davis, and we had proof of that. And he dodged saying hi to Glenn and I when we were both at the field at the same time. So
Yeah. it
Oh
was-
wow.
and we were in two different locations and saw him independently in each location, and both dodged him.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
I think he knew the tough questions were coming. So that's how I like to see it. Yeah.
and then he impersonated and was the prime minister of England for a little while too.
Yeah.
Boris, the guy with the funny hair.
hmm That was him.
Yeah.
Just
How
to
did you
clarify,
land
that's Arnie.
Oh.
So
There we go.
just so you have a visual.
See, that's why we have a producer. Thank you, Suzanne. Artie's just falling out of his chair right now.
Love you, Arnie.
So, how did you land Allegiant Field? What was that process like, and what do you do there?
Yeah. So
And how did you get the stuff to blackmail?
yeah, I'll tell you. That's great. Actually, there is a blackmail story involved. there's a TikTok trending video of one of our competitors being at Allegiant, and it was like a shit show. It was like the Crawford Canelo fight, and everyone rushed the bag check area.
Oh no!
And the staff just quit. And,
no!
And the police took over.
Literal quit.
I think they just like walked off. It's just too much. It's just everyone all at once.
Thousands of people backed up to it, and they just
man,
didn't know what to do.
Oh my god!
Vegas Police Department took over, and they were just holding up Birkin bags and LV bags.
Oh my god!
And I got a great call from our friends and our partners at Pat G LV. Shout out to them. And we got it in. So we do all their bag check, our technology, and Pat G Parking and Transport Group Las Vegas.
All right. So now that you explained the cluster F, how do you avoid that? How does associate with your name and stuff like that help staff, all that kind of stuff?
So
how many people does that stadium hold? Is that like 70,000 plus 100,000?
It's one of our largest stadiums. I don't know what the count is right off top, but yeah, it's a massive stadium.
Yeah.
A large part of what we did was they previously had lockers, right? So lockers just slow the process down. They had them in semi trucks, so it's only one person can go in at a time.
Okay.
With our system, right, there's line busting technology where the team at the front can go, and if there's a big line, they can go with their phones and say, "Hey, who's your coat?" And they could queue up the bags and get them ready to go. So by the time they get up to the front, we see their picture of their face and their bag. We know exactly where it's located.
Nice.
Damn.
So security, quickness, speed, we solve it all. It's great.
So if I'm checking out of my resort in Vegas and I've got 3 bags because I had to drag all my equipment over as well to do some interviews, I can leave them with you guys, go screw around, come back in 3 or 4 hours and pick it up and head off to the airport, right?
Basically it. So like a lot of hotels have like a Beldes system, but they're all legacy.
It's a mess.
Legacy. It's archaic. It's old. They don't really do anything with it. So we're like the hip new guys, right? We update our product, make it easier for our teams and the hotel teams to use.
Yeah.
So the hotel team generally use our software. So they associate your bag, if you're at the hotel, with your reservation. So there's no more, I'm not walking away with Craig's bag just because I found a claim ticket.
Right.
My bag is associated with my reservation, and they verify it that way.
Oh.
I think for you, Craig, the idea is when you pull up your vehicle, right? They already know what's the last name. They search instead of having to ask to spell it, write it multiple times on a ticket. They just search, see it's your birthday, see your status, give you a personalized greeting. You need help with your bags too. And in the same transaction, they tag it again instead of writing another paper ticket. And then you get a text saying, "Welcome to the hotel." Text when you want your bags brought up to your room. And then we post it to like the Opera Cloud reservation. So the front desk knows that you have bags. And so they're proactive about it instead of reactive. Do you have a ticket? And so when it's time for you to leave from your room, you just text, "Hey, can you have my luggage ready at my car?" You don't have to call down, wait for them to answer, ask you for the ticket number, try to find the ticket number. They put in a ticket. It's quick. And for the teams, now they see everything in real time. They don't have to radio to each other, write things down. And that was our goal, is just to make it easy.
Yeah.
And just have actually steps to the process and visibility to who did what and what the items were. And I think before it was just a lot of gray. And so things just get lost in the abyss, and like, they know it's somewhere, either in a back room or by the front desk. And so most of the time is spent chasing, trying to figure out where it is, as opposed to like just actually getting the stuff back to you.
Yeah. Imagine Glenn just in Vegas down 10K,
I can't imagine me in Vegas.
And then he forgets he has his bag checked and when he checks in, they just tell him, "Glenn, you have a bag." And Glenn's like, "Oh my God, great.
That's good.
There might be some money. I need to pay off
an extra 10K even in there." Yeah. I got to feed these. Yeah. Who else is going to help pay Bill Horn?
Now, if I'm staying at one of your hotels in Vegas and they have a sister property in New York or Los Angeles, are they advised that, hey, he's checked out of here and he's on his way to you guys now?
With certain bigger contracts that we're working on that I can't talk about, they have multi-resort.
Yeah, you can.
Hey, breaking news. Suzanne can actually put up the banner that says breaking news.
Let's say we have a lot of these resorts that have, you'll stay at one place and then go to the next one. And so for transfers, they're ahead. So they'll actually grab the bags, bring it to the next property because they see your reservation is at that other property. So they're
Yeah.
very proactive with it. So you're never waiting for the stuff to get to you. Going over here. This actually happened. Oh my God. But that's the whole goal. Is
My hands are here. I'm not touching anything. That wasn't me.
I hate you guys.
Oh, so
I love that idea, and I love
I love
that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah. That's the vision, is to be so proactive with it that you're never waiting for them to react.
Yeah.
Like it's where it needs to be when your room's ready. If there's just total visibility to what happens, so you're never. People have that fear, like, oh, here's my luggage, here's my car, don't scratch it.
Right.
Try to get rid of that feeling.
Yeah.
It's just
Right.
making it feel good, and so people will use it more and just know that it's going to be where it needs to be when it needs to be there, and I don't have to wait. If I have a dinner coming up, I have to plan to have my bags brought up. I don't know.
Yeah, except except for my duct tape, I love things that remove friction and stuff like that, right? So I really, really, really legitimately love this idea. It's just so cool. I wish we had that. I remember this is not a joke. I ran a coat check. I ran a coat check during a casino night at Temple Beth David back in the 80s, and we used to have that same problem. The tipping was good though.
It is
back then, I will tell you, but the drunk parents would lose the tickets and stuff like that, and we'd have to use the honor system and all that kind of stuff.
I was a valet car driver for a little bit.
No
Really?
way.
I was, yeah, and of course I picked the spot like the hills were all like this.
Hey, Glenn and I are still trying to find a hotel that'll let us be the bellman for a day.
We'll find you one.
Yeah,
Say
we
the
can-
word. If that's what you want, we'll get that done tomorrow.
We
Craig.
want you guys to stay in business. You might want to say,
Yeah.
You want
That might be the ploy though. Have send you guys and then roll
can do it,
Sexology
Craig.
out.
Our
We
system.
can do a before and after. Before and after.
nice.
Yeah,
That might be your only strategy, Neil.
it'll wind up probably be more like the dumbbell men than anything.
Oh no, Glenn's gonna look at the dollar bill they put in his hand. And go, that's all you're giving me? Wait a minute. Give me that bag. I'm putting it back in the cab.
Yeah, seriously, to get it, I just saw at JFK, it's something like $19 a bag to get help with a 2-bag minimum or something like that from the SkyCap people. Yeah,
Oh,
Thievery.
it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's just it's because the people who need that are probably not, probably don't need to be spending that kind of cash on that, is my guess. I mean, the filthy riches over there, do whatever you want, but I'm just thinking, I see a lot of older people in wheelchairs coming up that need extra help. So
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried opening a coat check at JFK Terminal 5 post security.
Uh-huh.
So when you would get through security, you check your code, go to the Bahamas, come
Yeah.
back, and it was there.
Oh, I love that idea.
I
It was-
love that idea.
Right?
Wow.
I
Yeah.
thought it was a great idea.
I think you would think the airlines would like it too, because it takes up less overhead bin space.
We did it. It's going well. We were charging, making money, but then it was starting to go so well that they only gave us a certain amount of real estate to store the coats. That once it filled up, I was like, "Oh, we need more room to store coats."
Yeah.
And the amount that they were trying to charge us. just-
Yeah.
and then,
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Damn. That's a really interesting,
Right?
creative
Thank you.
idea.
Thank
I'd
you.
love
I was
that.
proud of it.
Yeah, man. That's really great, because I will tell you what, the system I use is tuck the jacket. I have to get a jacket that's warm, that's squishable, and I tuck it in the outside pocket of my suitcase.
You're a professional. So
Yeah.
that, like,
See-
figure that out.
But I'm a
He
bad.
has duct tape on his suitcase still. So.
I do.
Yeah.
Hey, look, oh, that reminds me, I got to take a bag in for a wheel replacement.
Don't just drag it.
I
till-
know I'm dragging it. It's good. It's going, and I'm like, I don't hear it anymore because it's been going on for a while. But I'm reminded of it when every time somebody I walk by, they're like, "Why am I here?" Yeah. So I gotta. My goal is to be less of a jerk, so I got to get that fixed. And,
No, but I also think we need to get you a
my
new
way.
T-shirt, Glenn, that says "I'm squishable."
That could be a new Redbubble story.
I will say, I'll give props to my wife, Helene. I wore a couple weeks ago on the show my new Fish shirt, which is the guys from Fish as Muppets. So I wore that to the shirt, to the show on Wednesday, and I'd never gotten more shirt compliments before.
Nice.
So that was really. No, she's. We're all going together next Wednesday. But I called her. And I texted her, and I was very proud. So
We're all going to. He doesn't know it yet.
yeah, this is great. It's going to be Helene, me, Ben, Jake, and Derek.
Okay, will the shirt be washed, and will you be wearing it again?
I'll be wearing it.
The shirt I'm going to wear straight through till the concert.
Oh,
that way I'm
not going to be.
I'm trying to get myself a little dancing room, so that way people.
It might be a little wet. It's going to smell like chlorine in a little while.
That's a good point.
Is it chlorine or is it salt that you use?
No. While I do like to salt myself from time to time, it is still a chlorine pool.
Okay. Well. Yeah.
And I do aspire to switch it over to salt water at some point, but I do have more important things to deal with, such as heating bills and mortgage and stuff like that. For now.
How about you, Neil? You got to have a pool in Vegas.
No, so we're trying to do this whole rental property thing, and having a pool is just too much liability.
Yeah,
it's too much.
Yeah.
So we're avoiding the pools as much as my wife reminds me every day that we need a pool.
What about like a kiddie pool, like a 3-footer?
I got her an inflatable pool, and she said, "Are you kidding me?" So I quickly deflated it, and I packed it back up. So
I got one of those for my dog, and she just looked at me and said, "No."
Although John asked for the hot tub. We're sitting out here, and he's like, "So this could fit on the lanai. I could go swimming in this." He goes, "It is a little hot, though." I'm like, "Okay." We don't have space for the pool in the yard.
Well, they do have those swim jacuzzis. So
yeah. All right. So
the basement pools. Remember those, like this swim against those little motor things? Yeah. They didn't sell those. You could just put them on anything.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Kiddie pool, Neil. You should just gotten that as well. And
then you can get one for your pool, and we can see you exercising.
It's just a slippery slope. Once you start getting that, it's just
just let it go.
Every scenario points to me spending $50,000 on a pool, probably more. So
yeah, the pool is. I always say, we bought a house that happened to have a pool because I would never, ever, ever put in a pool. That's especially since what I've already had to pay just to have it. You know, with the liner, and I did all sorts of other stuff just to keep it viable. Ugh.
I feel the same way, and Glenn knows this. I will never mow a lawn. I will never clean a pool again. Okay.
For the record, he has no lawn and has no pool.
I live at the beach.
Probably has not for decades. I need to excuse myself because I'm experiencing a serious.
There you go.
He's gonna be in a drought.
But there's a company from Australia called Plungy. They make these prefabricated pools, and they're amazing. And they're already pre-plumbed. You need to do the groundwork and all that, and you can have it set above ground, or you can drop it into the ground. And they're really an amazing product for about $20,000 versus that $50,000 that Neil mentioned for.
Yeah, but down in Florida, we're talking like $80,000 to $100,000 for a pool now. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
How much are you paying for flood insurance too? I mean, come on.
No, it's hurricane insurance.
Oh, hurricane. Excuse me. That's right. I'm the one with flood insurance.
Yeah, I think in this last one, I got a $500 savings. So my home insurance is $9,700 now a year.
Wow. Oh my God.
That's a bargain.
There you go. So, Neil and Derek, what's next? What are you adding to your repertoire for your company?
I guess you could do like phones and stuff like that for concerts. I see that stuff going on in Vegas.
There you go. Tony's got the idea. Tony's got the idea.
Golf carts. I
mean, you were talking about you never want to own a lawnmower, and I was just telling.
Yeah, this is a good. You sure you want to share this one?
All right. One day. Yeah. So I think the issue with these services, they're called bailment services. When you check a code, valet a car,
right?
You're trusting strangers with your stuff, and there's this stigma of like they're going to lose it, they're going to scratch it. And what that's done, that stigma over the years.
I prefer to lose it and scratch it.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's just a stigma. I mean, think all the movies, right? Someone steals the valet car and there's just this stigma. So people don't use these services because they're hesitant, I think. And it's just like, oh, I'd rather just hold my stuff or not.
Maybe that's how the guy in the next scene of the movie always has a great parking spot to pull up right in front of the building because someone just stole.
I think it's all because of your favorite film, Glenn. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
He steals the car. Valet.
Bueller.
Yeah.
Bueller.
It's joked about so much. The stigma is so real that people are skeptical using these services. So vision is once people can start trusting each other, strangers with their stuff, and they know it's secure and they trust Chexology, then where these services are provided expand. So a good example is Silent Disco Company. They used to only do like 200 people parties where you'd party in the subways, right? And there's no noise. So they could just throw parties anywhere. And with our system, now Silent Disco companies are throwing 6,000 person parties on the Brooklyn Bridge or on the beaches because they can lend out so many and make sure they get back. So people are getting very creative where they're starting to lend things out, check things because there's a tool finally. And so the vision, the idea is one day, wherever you go, if you want to drop your bag off and borrow something, whatever it is, an electric skateboard, because you're wanting to go around Central Park and use that right now. There's an ecosystem of sharing of things and lending things out where before it just wasn't possible because of strangers trusting strangers. So I was joking with Glenn because there was a guy mowing the lawn here and I thought he was going to be mowing the lawn during the show. And I'm like, at some point, like, imagine if there's a shared shed in the neighborhood and you have a robotic lawnmower just come and mow your lawn for you, go back in the shed. And there becomes an economy of that where people aren't just buying like goods that are not that great. And they're buying goods that are reusable and shareable and less yard saling of things and actually getting high quality things and sharing them. So that's my long-term vision. And it starts in hotels actually, because hotels are the one place where you go without your things, right? You go and you don't have anything. And so I found it to be the foundation of where you need things. You want a bike to borrow or skis or snowboards or whatever. It's a place where people are borrowing things and using things and they're giving their bags away, their cars. So it's a great place to learn how to do this process really well, really efficiently, and then we'll expand it from there.
Wow. I love it.
Yeah. Right? This is pretty cool. Really.
I love this. Yeah, you were absolutely right, Glenn. This is a great company, great ideas.
Hey, I apologize for us looking a little washed out. The sun is getting to a weird spot. So
you might be getting in a spot where you might have to go jump in the pool.
Well, we'll get there. We still got 20 minutes or so.
But we still need to test your knowledge to see how much shit you actually know.
We do not know. We do not.
Let's do that right now, Suzanne. I think that's a very good idea.
Oh God, oh fucking Mike.
What do you think I was going to let you get out of that?
Cat has just escaped from the house. Breaking news. Breaking news.
News.
Blotchy, close the door behind you.
How do I do the breaking news thing?
Yeah, so we got to go banners. Wait, no, media assets.
Media assets.
Right there. Yeah. Breaking news. I got a cat that is escaped. I need to go close the door. So additional cats do not escape the premises. This is a very serious.
We'll wait for the questions that you get back.
Half of the cats are.
He's just trying to escape.
Yeah, he's just trying to escape. So
he just doesn't want to answer these questions.
Neil, how many hotels in Vegas are you working with right now?
Thanks.
So I'm just putting my mark into Vegas. I'd say it's just a handful right now. Like Derek was saying, we can't mention too much right now, but we got some stuff in the works where we'll take over the city.
I think it's a great idea. And I think, New York, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Chicago, those markets in particular. And if you were to relaunch taking the coach, say, at SFO, because that's really a beautiful airport. I think it's the best looking airport and most functional one in the country for being an international. And they're forward thinking. You go there, set that up. They're coming down to Southern California. They don't need that freaking, trench coat that weighs 10 pounds, or they're heading, to Cabo San Lucas. They don't need that heavy stuff. They need that there. And I think you work with some of those hotels and some of the other entertainment.
Yeah, the segment that really just not surprised, but just kind of validated it for us was Derek and I, we were invited to the Forbes Travel Guide Summit in Monaco.
Yeah.
We were one of the first tech vendors there and ever invited to it. And it was very interesting to see the level of like just energy that they had towards our system, because we're helping a lot of these hotels with that 8 to 10 minute delivery time that they have to match for the Forbes standards. And I think that's a really cool segment avenue we're really looking forward to going into, is that luxury market where we're really supporting hotels with their standards.
It was interesting because it was built for resorts, and then the luxury market bought into it first. You know, so it was interesting to see how they saw.
So tell us a little bit about what they like about it, because from my naive point of view, I'm thinking they want to keep their hands on because it's luxury.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, when you come up to the property, the bellmen don't know who you are.
Right now they do.
Now they do. They search your name and they
Right.
see why you're here. It's a
Right.
birthday, it's a wedding, whatever, so they can personalize it. And that's what Forbes is trying to do, is reach you by name, make
Right.
it personalized, and they don't spend so much time writing. They're looking at you and talking to you, and the tagging's quick. And for them, it's about meeting those standards, the 8 minute, the 10 minute, getting the stuff to your room, collecting it, and now they have control over it and are able to ensure they're always hitting it. So I think it was built more for big resorts that store a lot of things,
Right.
but they found the value in it first. So that was kind of a surprise. And so my question to you guys, let's see your first trivia question.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
Large market tech adoption of the cities you named, Craig. You actually didn't name the 2 first markets that blew up for us. Which markets do you think, big urban markets, are the first to adopt technology quickly in the United States?
Well, I mean, we could say San Jose, but I really look at that as being a submarket of San Francisco. Yeah, we did a hotel up there, and really, when we were building it, it was about how much technology is too much. We've got Facebook up the street, and we're in Menlo Park. Yeah, so I'm going to say that, and I'm going to say probably Dallas.
Almost West Coast for sure. So SF down to the whole West Coast is quick to adopt tech.
Yeah.
Very independent, a lot of independence, big resorts. Miami.
Oh,
Okay. Now
I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna say Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
That was the third. How'd you guess that?
it's always upset Suzanne, but I looked at
The horse monkeys with horse faces. Yeah.
I have a very bad impression of Florida, okay? Now,
Want to hear bad impressions?
Oh, boy.
Ask him to do his De Niro. Like,
yeah, that's even worse. But I mean, there's gators, there's bugs the size of my fist, and everything's swampland. I'm not. It's just I usually refer to it as a male body part, but I won't because this is a family show. But that's surprising that Miami was one of them. It really is.
I think it's because of the amount of independence that they can move quick. I think for us, at least, it was the fact that they're very fast to make decisions. And I was surprised.
I
too.
would not have thought that there would be that many chilly people in Miami.
No, it's luggage
honestly.
and valet.
Oh,
It's not
my
coats.
God.
It's-
That's really been the big focus of our avenue right now.
yeah, coats aren't that big in hotels.
No,
It's luggage, valet, packages.
Good for you guys. I mean, that's great. I see this taking it a step farther. You could put it in. There we go. There we go.
Right here.
Gotta love a great producer. Gotta love it. Thank you, Suzanne.
My pleasure.
No,
Thank you, Suzanne. Thank
I
you.
thought it was gone. I thought it was.
I
Got rid
think
of
you guys take this into
All right, hold on. Now I gotta look at it one more.
No.
time.
What did the kids say to say? Ick?
I love the red tie and
I think
belt.
I think we found Derek's kryptonite. Anytime we want to paralyze him.
All
That's what we should have done today.
ears as well.
We should have done a watch party of the Shark Tank episode. That's what we should have done.
No, cringe.
Hey, we can make that happen. But I think you also take this to Class A offices where you've got a lot of people that are on the road all the time. And they may keep a go bag in their office and ready to go because they're getting on a plane. The medical profession, you look at modern hospitals and medical office buildings built over the past I'm going to say 5-7 years minimum. They've taken a page out of hospitality. Some of them have got valets. They've got, lobbies that don't look like it's something terrible like they did 20 years ago.
Craig, I thought you were going to keep it secret. I can't be giving away our trade secrets of our next markets we're entering. Gee.
Yeah, I thought you signed that NDA.
Yeah, I thought we signed that.
With that note, let's see if Glenn knows stuff. Let's put that graphic.
Before we do that, Neil. So I want to tell you, I had a situation in Vegas that I think is an opportunity. I shouldn't call it a situation because that has a negative connotation.
Love it.
I had to fly out of Vegas on Friday, and I was returning on Sunday and staying at a different hotel, right? But since I didn't need my bag for the weekend, right? Because I had my wife pack a different bag to meet me because I didn't want to, I wanted to feel the freedom of having no luggage, right?
He just didn't want to embarrass himself.
Just me, a backpack, and the open road. And so I had to go back to the first hotel, fetch my bag, and then go over to the second hotel. I'm like, if you guys could be the kingpins and take that over, one thing you could do is offer, it's like, oh, if you're going to be in a different location, we could get it there for you too, maybe. Just put it out there. I know that's different. There's a lot of money involved in moving shit, but just
that's actually Red Sea Global started that with their whole thing that they're doing in Saudi and the Red Sea Project is what they're doing is from the airport they get your luggage from the airport and they check it into their hotel to you. It's like all done where you just don't see your luggage after you check.
Disney used to do that. Are you familiar with the Magical Express? With what they used to do there?
I'm not. No.
So the Magical Express was really, really interesting. It was back when they had the strategy of trying to get you to stay within their environment. So during the 1990s, they did a lot of stuff to try to keep you within the Disney bubble, as it became, right? The Magical Express was really cool because they would mail you luggage tags and you put them on your bag at your home airport. And then you would you would not go to they would get your luggage for you. You'd get on your bus to go to the airport, and your bags would show up in your room. That was an awesome.
What happened?
People with degrees looked at paper and said we could save money here, so they cut it all out, and it's really, really sad. Instead, what they took away the free Magical Express service. And it was being run by Mears because I don't know if Mears is mafia, but they seem to own everything in Orlando. They are the most genius transportation people ever. I've never seen a city with one like that. So it was run by Mears anyway, but now Mears runs it and they charge people. So they took off all of the Disney branding. Now it's generic and you have to pay for it. And I'm not sure. I don't think they deliver the luggage anymore. I think you got to bring your bags. They throw it under the bus and all of that kind of stuff, which is not magical at all.
I'm starting to believe all these 90s references. You guys brought me in as like an age, like you wanted to keep the age a little bit lower. So you brought me in, the young guy.
We're definitely trying to lower the average age of this.
Yeah, Glenn and I are old. We're both ARP members.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of old, let's see how old you all really are. All right. Hold on. Glenn, you really do know stuff. There we go. All right. What is the largest country in Africa?
I know.
What is it? Go for it.
It has to be the Congo.
So this is a cheat code, I think.
No, it's not.
It's not the Congo? DR?
Well, try again.
Yeah.
Are you going with that answer, Glenn, or are you putting something else out there?
You said no. I'm trying to think. There's 63 countries, I think, in Africa. It takes a little while to figure this out. I don't know.
Glenn, we gave you a week. We told you last week it was all about Africa except for Toto music.
Nigeria's top 5, but I don't think it's number 1.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I was gonna say Brazil, but since that's in South America, I'm not gonna say that.
Derek, Algeria is number 1.
Wow.
Hey, good job, bro. Yeah.
Really?
Bye, Amy.
Bye, Amy.
All right. Next question. What country produces the most raw cocoa?
Oh, that's definitely South America.
It's not a country.
What?
It's a continent.
No, I mean a country within South America. Sorry. I'm gonna say I'm just guessing. I'm gonna say Guatemala.
No.
That's
Come
not
on,
even in
guys.
the top.
Neil, jump in here. You got any guesses? Give Glenn a hand.
Raw cocoa.
India?
Rock.
No.
Uh,
I'm gonna say Colombia just for fun.
I'm gonna say Norway. North Africa, the country in North Africa.
No way.
I don't know.
That
Yeah, I
can't be right.
said this was all about Africa.
You
So
guys give up?
yeah,
Did Africa.
I gave up.
It is?
Yeah. Everything today is about Africa.
Okay, all right.
I didn't get the hint.
Sorry. It's the Ivory Coast with 1.9 million tons.
Wow.
It's the largest grower.
Ariane, you could have just texted me, man, instead of
I
messaging the
thought
chat. Send the message to me.
I just
Guyana second, Ecuador is third. So Glenn, you were on the other continent.
Yeah.
So we'll give you half a star for that one, Glenn.
I don't.
Okay, so what country produces the most finished chocolate? Where is it manufactured?
The most finished. I don't even know. I guess
Finished
not Finland. I guess.
And it's not in Africa either. So.
Yeah, this isn't an
Oh.
African question, Glenn. Sorry.
Belgium,
Messed
yeah.
Belgium or Switzerland or France, probably.
Yeah.
I'll go with Belgium.
This is number 2. Very good.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Belgium's number 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're probably not
Switzerland.
gonna get there.
No.
Switzerland and France. It's
Yeah, I don't know.
Luxembourg, something crazy.
You guys give up?
Chocolate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gave up.
It's not Belgium. It shouldn't be
yeah.
anybody.
Okay. It's Germany's number 1, Belgium's number 2, Italy is number 3.
I thought we were talking quality chocolate. I thought we were talking, chocolate people
They
actually
produce
like.
the most complete chocolate.
Finished chocolate.
Finished.
I don't even know what that means.
So we're what, 0 for
That means it's not raw.
Oh, I thought it was eaten.
So Germany produces Ritter Sport and Milka. Belgium, you're familiar with Godiva, Barry, Callebaut, and Italy has Ferraro, Nutella, and Kinder.
But like stuff like Hershey's and Nestle aren't big. I mean, they're not real chocolate, but I guess
That's Pennsylvania. We're talking.
Except our former producer only eats Kit Kats from Canada.
I don't eat Kit Kats. I actually did buy a Reese's cup today. Okay.
what do you
So-
mean you don't eat Kit Kats? What the hell is that about?
John eats the Kit Kats. There's no way I could even get a hold of a Kit Kat. That kid, like, they come in the grocery bin and it's gone.
That's literally the only explanation I could accept because they are freaking yummy.
what's
I
the
know.
first chocolate you would trade at Halloween? The one you're like, oh, I'll take anything.
Oh,
this-
it has to be the 1,000 grand bars or the 100 grand bars.
Yeah.
Oh,
For me, it's almond joys.
Mm.
Get those out of my face.
It used to be for me too, but now I'm
Was
acquired
it
the taste.
was it mostly because of they had nuts, or are you also annoyed with mounds?
I just hate almonds, which are a way you prefer to pronounce it. I
Yeah.
hate them. So
So
Uh,
you're not drinking nut juice from almonds, right?
that's where I draw the line.
Marketing.
That's where I draw the line.
Get on milk and almond, all right?
Oh, that's what's in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
All right. What
being
kind-
a kid in the 70s, I would try to trade away my apples that had razor blades in them. That was that was my least favorite.
In the 70s?
Yeah,
No. Was
Glenn's
it-
really cold.
That's when you can get away with murder
yeah.
back then.
That's
Yeah,
what it was a big rumor that you can never don't take anything because they could have razor blades in it. It was like
No, it was the needles, but the punctures. You had to check
all
for
sorts of stuff. All
Oh
sorts.
my
of
God.
Everything was a hazard. You would die. going out
I
to
still go through and I check John's candy before
Yeah.
because I can't get out of it.
Good
It's just
mom.
what it
You're a
is.
good mom.
That's right. And I will tell you what, it's so funny how we carry stuff from childhood with us. I still sit there like a good boy getting a haircut because I think I'm gonna get a lollipop if I just sit still.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, let's go back to Africa.
It really pisses me off too.
What country in Africa has the largest rainforest?
Oh, that's definitely now. I'm
I
second
guess
guessing myself.
it's
I was gonna
not.
say the
That's definitely
Congo.
not Northern Africa, so we know that. So I got that going on. At least I know where the desert is. Yeah, I don't.
I'm
know.
on. I don't even have a guess.
Yeah, I'll go.
Dominic-
I'll go with Congo. What the hell? Because she said it.
No, it's probably one next to it.
Yeah, we'll go with Congo or Congo adjacent for 1,000.
It is the Congo.
Yeah.
Republic of the Congo. Very good.
I knew it. I knew it wasn't Tanzania. I
Mile. Okay.
Derek has lived in Africa, so this is like a cheat code. He should get all these right,
It's the thing. I'm not getting them right.
but he should.
I mean, if you look at the rainforest in the Congo, it covers over 1 million square kilometers, approximately 400,000 square miles. Globally ranked, it's it's just amazing. So, okay, we got one more, Glenn. Then your torture time is over.
Thank
No,
goodness.
then I get to torture him. What country in Africa has the largest rail network?
I don't know. I really regret telling you I was going to go to this Toto concert.
Yeah. At least he knows what Barack was, Suzanne.
I had no clue that that's what it was. I was just like something.
Yep.
Are we including standard gauge track or also some of the alternate gauges? I just want to
Alternating.
I just want to make sure I do all my math correctly because
Well, good, because we want the number of kilometers with that.
you could be right. I mean, I don't
Morocco.
freaking know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Cairo's got a big subway and they're
Yeah.
counting that. I don't know.
Egypt is number 3.
Yep.
Where's Libya fall on this list?
It doesn't.
Not.
Yeah.
Then it's got to be Morocco.
No.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
South Africa? That's not too easy.
Number 1 with a bullet.
Ah!
There we go.
Sudan's number 2, Egypt's number 3, Mozambique's number 4, and Tunisia is number 5.
I just gotta go with my gut. I don't know why
Yeah,
I just
I know.
guess myself.
Yeah. Glenn,
Oh, yeah.
you're not getting any tips for the next show. You had a week to study.
Well, that's why
Maybe
There is no
we'll
show
be
next
about-
I think we
maybe
need
we'll be
to.
about music next time, Glenn.
That's why we're going to cancel next week's show. Not because I'm going to be, at a resort.
Neil, I copied the link, so we could just.
Yeah.
All
We
right,
just-
go
There we go.
ahead.
There we
Start it again.
Very good.
All right.
All right,
Yeah,
so we got.
well, that's loud. That was loud. But this is also going to be loud. That's right. It's the Plug-a-Palooza, the time of the show where we lose all pretense and just try to sell shit. So, Derek.
I thought you were jumping in the pool. What happened to the pool?
We'll get there, baby. First, you gotta sell stuff. Tell us, we've been hearing about your brand. How do we learn a little bit more about you and find you?
Neil, this is your job.
Oh, okay. This is my job. Yeah. So find us on Trexology.com. Reach out to me, Derek, on LinkedIn. We've been working with a ton of luxury hotels, resorts, all around the country, all around the world. Just reach out to us if you want to improve your bell desk operations, valet operations,
Awesome.
you name it.
Yeah, so you're like increasing security, removing friction, and helping with guest
I love
customer service, making people feel more special. Love it.
Speed.
Yeah.
Paper's expensive. Those luggage tickets, 18 to 30 cents each.
Seriously,
Crazy.
Have you
They're not
seen what
cheap.
Big Lumber's doing? Plus, with tariffs and stuff,
No sustainable.
yeah,
Right.
it's
Why
not,
pay for paper? It makes no sense.
yeah, that makes no sense.
I love this. You guys are doing a great thing for our industry. I love
Plus,
it.
you don't have to worry about reading numbers anymore, and that's
Numbers.
just
Yeah, and I promise, guys, we're not just sales guys. I'm a hotel guy first.
He's a hotel guy.
I just joined the dark side in sales from
No
ops.
way. What were you doing? What were you doing beforehand in ops? What were you
I worked for First Hospitality, and then I worked for Hawkeye Hotels for a number of years.
way.
Yeah. So I was
Director of ops right here.
I opened up a couple hotels. Was an art regional for Hawkeye for some time as well, and then I rolled out this bell desk product at my hotels with Derek, and then I joined the dark side. That's what I say.
Nice. I love that. That's a great story.
You know what's funny is I always tell people, I'm like, I tell Derek, I'm like, I joined the dark side from ops to sales. And he's like, why do you keep using that? It's such a bad connotation. I'm like, if you're in hotels, you
No,
know.
you
You just
understand.
know. You
That's
just know.
Okay, Neil, you know this one too then. 501 Club.
501 Club. I don't know that one.
That's
That's our-
everybody leaving at the stroke of 5 and they're out the door at 501.
That's the sales mentality. That's but it's more like it's like 2:01 for me because I'm in Pacific. I'm in Pacific time. Derek. What he doesn't know happens after 2 doesn't matter.
It's all a secret. Hey, great show, guys. Good having you on. Thank you.
Thanks for having us, guys. Thank
Suzanne, you got anything going on?
Well, I'm on vacation, but I'm always trying to do stuff. So we've got a really awesome AI lab program going on at FIU. It's coming up in October, and we've got our other AI program coming up in August. So reach out to me, and I will hook you up with those discounts. That's it. I'm going to go back into my hot tub now.
Great. Gregory?
Hey, did the investment panel for Arnie Garfinkel's Commercial Real Estate Summit yesterday. It's up on the Click Media YouTube channel. We've got 3 great lenders that are making loans and 2 service providers. So it's really an informative piece, and it's also up on LinkedIn. Dr. Producer Director Suzanne and I are getting ready for season 12 of Click Connect. And then Glenn, Suzanne, and I will all be at the Southern Lodging Summit, and we're really excited about that. I'll be moderating the AI panel. Suzanne's on that, and I don't know, maybe we'll just throw Glenn in there to join us as well. It's a great conference, so looking forward to that. And all 3 of us will be at the Lodging Conference, and I'm moderating a panel there on adaptive reuse. So looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to our special Friday night audit during the Southern Lodging Summit. I think that's going to be on a Tuesday.
Yeah. We got a great restaurant.
Tuesday night, Wednesday night, I forgot.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, we're going to be at coming actually live from the Kooky Canuck right across the street from Peabody. That should be a hoot over there.
And somebody might become a duck man.
Oh, that would be freaking great. You could join the club. Me and you could we could compare our canes and stuff like that. It'll be a lot of fun. All right. So I want to thank the good folks, Elizabeth Mullins and Chef Vinny and the crew over at Evermore. I'm looking forward to just being with you guys next weekend in Orlando. In a couple of months after that, you're going to see a great video. Hopefully it'll be great. I'm going to be doing a big family meal with Chef Vinny. We're going to be cooking for like 20 people. So that's going to be a real hoot. I look forward to being at the Southern Lodging Summit, where I've got to figure out a keynote speech that will motivate people but not freak people out about the current state of world affairs. Because, I like to deal with being negative these days. I'm the most positive person that's negative these days. It's the weirdest freaking I'm happy all the time, but I'm convinced the world's going to shit. I don't know. So we'll find out. What else am I doing? I think I'm going for a dip.
Yes, please. Thank you.
I think you are. It's time for you to get in the pool.
All righty, folks. I'll let you wrap up the show. I gotta go hit the pool. So
Derek, are you joining?
See y'all.
You said you wanted to join.
Yeah, right behind him.
Oh, he's not going with the Waffle House. He wanted to smell like chlorine. All right, there goes the cannonball. Woo!
There we go.
All right, now throw the laptop in with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the laptop.
Give him the laptop.
All right. He's going to continue swimming and cooling off. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Don't talk over the credits, Neil. Glenn gets upset.